Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game.
Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Moore.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the ball.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He cannot
just being a difference maker up front. Look at that uniform. You think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll ride the back again here. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it. right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away. Nobody open there. It's a big stop for the defense on 4th down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that short completion. To throw, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Option look. It's Sayin. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. He's out at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. They pressure him and sack him and the tackle inside the 10.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Will bring their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. To the air, it's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw. The catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Now they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass complete in the crosser. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes off in a bootleg. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following throwing the field goal. The kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Graham behind the line. It's Rodgers. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. To throw, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Ah, here he goes. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. caught in the backfield. It's more. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's field and Berturno trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A change of direction. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And they get the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it. Over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
And the back gets the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They look to throw it here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Sayin. He's got it with room to run. Football comes out. The offense has it and still going. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Eludes a tackle. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders, that's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Pass rush closing in. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Peoples. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
2nd down after that completion.
Texas 6.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Caught quickly.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Zero running room. Stop right at the line.
You know what separates good defenses from great defenses? But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the wideout goes in motion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point is good. It's still down 11, 24-13.
That makes the score. Ohio State 24, Texas 13.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Now here's the toss play. Look out, room to run here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Now it's second down here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Option look. It's Sayin. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And it's a bunch formation. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the D, can get out and gash them for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. How about this on 1st and goal? A handoff to the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that 1st down.
2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The completion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Watch the spin move. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He finds his man. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That sack makes it second down and forever. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They're able to get him down. Seventh play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number one just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see two top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.